Hello everybody, I'm Square Eyed Jack and today we'll be taking a look at my top 10 most hated levels. Whether it's a shitty game or I'm shit at the game, these are the levels that really shit me off. To clarify, I'm talking about proper levels or stages in a game. Missions or quests in open world games do not count, as well as racetracks or levels that are just a boss fight. Because that's a boss fight. This is a level, this is not. Let's begin. Wrath of Cortex is quite the little bowl of garbage, and while plenty of people enjoy this game, I don't. The final warp room of this game contains a level known as Gold Rush. It's a western themed level where you walk for miles, get in a shitty vehicle, in case you didn't know, that's what this game does best, walk for more eternities only to find a heap of monkey bar bullshit. This is such a long level and I suck at it. That's why trying to get a time relic is the most fun I've ever had. I'm kidding. Calm yourself. Can you name a great underwater level that isn't from a Donkey Kong Country game? Because I can't. Seashell Shenanigans and Coral Canyon are two of the worst underwater levels I've ever played. They're long, slow, boring, and enemies fly out of nowhere to wreck your shit. But if that wasn't enough, we also get dumb vehicles to deal with. While these levels aren't all that hard, the difficulty soon spikes when you've got a clock up your ass. These two levels in Gold Rush were the bane of my existence when trying to complete this game 100%. Never again would I even consider it. I've said before how I'm not a big fan of long stages with a barrage of boss fights. Well, this is what I'm talking about. Hollow Bastion is a level late into the story of the first Kingdom Hearts game. It's a giant castle with a library, a dungeon, and about 300 stories of complete and utter chaos. First time playing through, I proceeded to make my way through the dungeon solving puzzles, only to reach a point where I couldn't continue. I'm dumb. Backtracking through and figuring out where I had to go made me realise the task I had ahead of me. The amount of combat is just ridiculous. I know this is an RPG thing, but come on. Is there any part of this castle that isn't crawling with Heartless? And don't even get me started on fighting 3 bosses in a row, only to walk back down the entire fucking castle. Infograms make good shit. Hogs of War, Demolition Racer, and a plethora of Looney Tunes games. Sheepdog and Wolf, also known as Sheep Raider, is no exception to this fact. Except for this level. Level 6 is a snow level. That's fine. It contains a few puzzles. That's fine. You have to dress up as a sheep and hope that Sam Sheepdog doesn't have his way with you. Not fine. The idea of this game is to steal a sheep and place it on the goal. This level requires you to lure a sheep away without being noticed. It turns out, however, that this dog is trained in military levels of dog shit, so it's almost impossible. When you finally do get away, then you need to make your way through a minefield with a fucking sheep. And once you've done that, another puzzle. That sucks. Not fine. Not fucking fine! Speaking of Donkey Kong Country, these games are hard, but that is mainly because I suck at them. Donkey Kong Country 2 is a game that I have not beaten, and while I understand there are stages later in the game much harder than this one, I haven't played them. And this is my list of my opinions, so shush. Red Hot Ride sees Diddy and Dixie using balloons to float across lava, avoiding bees and all sorts of other stuff. The balloon gradually falls and you need to move over these air plumes to get it back up. I hate this level. You don't have a lot of control and I always seem to mess up. Look, even my game capture hates this level. The best part is getting past, having the game crash and losing all of my progress, which requires me to beat this level again. Great! Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. I'm not going to play the clip. I'm not. It's for your own good. This game is... Oh no, what have I done? While this game is 90% shovelware and 10% fuck off... Or wait, is that the other way around? It did have some pretty neat levels such as the Thieves' Den. Cloud 9 on the other hand is the complete opposite. This fucking... You're in the clouds, there are bears in pajamas and dinosaurs with fairy wands. You're shitting me. Not only is this level long, dull and boring as hell, but it also contains a leap of faith to collect everything. And your reward for coming here? The ability to open a gate which you can glitch through anyway. I have really good memories of this game, but they're always clouded with the painful ones of being a dumb kid trying to tackle this beast. The halfway point of this game is the sun, and I hate it. All of it. For this part of the game you play as Leela, and because she kicks and stuff, let's just jam-pack this part of the game with all of the shitty combat. Again, this is probably because I suck, but hey, when a fucking terrorist skeleton comes running at me and takes half of my life without having a chance to defend myself, is it really my fault? Not only is this part of the game filled with combat, but it also contains puzzles galore blended with long, repetitive levels. My favourite, except not really. Ratchet & Clank reviews confirmed! No. The first Ratchet & Clank game was... okay. While playing through it for the first time back in 2014, I discovered a level that caused me to stop playing the game for about 6 months. Gorda City Ruins. Walking around on magnetic shit, wind physics on top of ice physics, falling off because I can't be stuffed torturing myself again for some nothing top 10 footage. And that's one part of the level. You've also got fighting people with no ammo because I can't afford any, swinging on stuff until stuff doesn't happen, and more falling. And people wonder why I really don't want to look at this game. Crash Bash is a hard game, especially when you're a sad human being with no friends to play it with. While there are plenty of challenging levels in this game, none come close to the amount of frustration POGO Padlock has caused me over the years. Trying to win 3 games of this against AI is very hard. Trying to win gems, crystals and relics against AI is very fucking bullshit. I've broken controllers, TV remotes and anything else you could possibly think of in the close vicinity of an angry gamer. My entire life, this has been my most hated level, until I discovered the top spot, as well as finally completed these challenges. But before we take a look at the top spot, here are some honourable mentions. What did I say earlier about infograms and their great Looney Tunes games? Well, this is the exception. From what I've played of this game, I really don't like it. So when the second level is one of the most confusing things I've ever experienced in a game, you could imagine I'd be pretty upset. The majority of the level is okay, but nothing special. A bit tedious and tiresome, but you can deal with it. Then you reach a point with 2 islands, a drawbridge, sharks, bones, and a sign that says don't feed the sharks. Okay, so I throw the bones into the water and nothing. Okay, well, can I jump to those barrels? No. Okay, can I lower the drawbridge somehow? I doubt it. With 2 people, we couldn't figure this out until finally, oh, you can grab onto this pole. So the sign was put there to throw us off. We go on for a little bit further, and now what do? We have an enemy we can't kill and a post that explains about a wheel. Searching everywhere for another good 30 minutes until we eventually looked up a walkthrough that showed us how to get the wheel. The enemy you can't kill has the wheel. Why would anyone continue to even go near an enemy that won't die? So you get the wheel, turn the wheel, and lower the drawbridge. Have fun fighting a lame boss. I hate this level. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share. I'm Square Eyed Jack, and have a great fucking day. Thanks for watching.